Black Eyed Peas. Yeah, I know. You guys remember I said I liked some of their songs, right? As I record this, the Black Eyed Peas are currently suffering the most ridicule and derision they've ever suffered after their atomic disaster of a performance at the Super Bowl halftime show. But I'm really sorry, guys. I cannot say I think the Black Eyed Peas are anywhere near the worst thing ever to happen to pop music like a lot of people do. In fact, I get a little annoyed whenever they're described as such. I mean, trust a guy who knows. There are many worse acts than the Black Eyed Peas. I mean, they're silly and not particularly dignified, but they're good at putting together strong, catchy hooks, and they always have been. Part of the reason they do get as much flack as they do is because they started out as cool bohemian rappers before becoming pop sellouts, and you know, that's true, but I've listened to their work when they were cool and respectable, and honestly, while I do like it more than their newer stuff, I don't really hear a lot lyrically that wouldn't fit into their current work. I mean, they used more Hammond organ and less electronica back then, but it's not all that different, and considering the kind of work they do now, their old stuff kind of looks like a pose. So, I don't know, I can't find it in my heart to hate on them completely. That said, people in the place. Say what? 1 second of Boom Boom Pow will make any defense I can muster for them die in my throat. You know, the fact is that even on the songs I like by them, their ability to create hooks has always been brought down by their complete inability to put together any kind of decent lyrics. And at best, the lyrics are generic enough that they don't get in the way of a good beat, but at worst, oh God in heaven. I mean, the gap between their good stuff and their bad stuff is wider than the Grand Canyon. When they're good, they're pretty good. When they're bad, they're unlistenable. Sometimes I feel like they're engaging in a stupid contest with each other. MC Scat Cat would be embarrassed to put stuff like this on record. And that brings us to their latest hit single, the Time parentheses Dirty Bit, off their latest album, the vaguely threateningly titled The Beginning. Beginning of what? I don't know. If I had to guess, I'd say it's the beginning of even the most dedicated apologists throwing their hands up and giving up, because I'm just going to cut to the chase on this one. The Time is quite possibly the Black Eyed Peas' worst song. Worse than I'ma Be. Worse than My Humps. I do not make that statement lightly. I know what I'm saying. Don't believe me? Take a listen.
This is International Big Mega Radio Smasher.
Yeah, I don't know what any of that meant, but this song will make you want to smash your radio. Those of you who don't know what's coming, I wish I could see your faces.
I had the time of my life, and I never felt this way before. And I swear this is true, and I owe it all to you. Oh,
For those of you not familiar with a little something we call the 1980s, this is sampled from I've Had the Time of My Life, the 1987 hit song from the movie Dirty Dancing, performed by former Righteous brother Bill Medley and professional duet machine Jennifer Warnes. And right away, we're already starting on the wrong foot as far as I'm concerned, because I just hate everything about Dirty Dancing. Blame an ex-girlfriend who made me watch it a few dozen too many times, but yeah, I really genuinely hate this stupid-ass movie. The abysmal dialogue.
Nobody put baby in a corner.
The confusing 60s, 80s soundtrack that destroys any sense of atmosphere. Just the fact of how deceptively not dirty anything in that movie is. Dirty Dancing is so tame and lame, people tend to forget that it's not really a dance movie as much as a story about an experienced ladies' man taking a teenage girl's virginity. I mean, seriously, could you even imagine a less sexy, less exciting movie about an older man seducing a high school girl?
How old are you?
17.
How long have you been 17?
A while.
Point taken. But despite my hatred of Dirty Dancing, if I had to pick one thing about it that I can grudgingly appreciate, I guess it would be Time of My Life. I mean, the combination of Bill Medley and Jennifer Warnes actually connects with the theme of older man, younger woman, and the use of 60s artist Bill Medley forces some coherence into the decade-divided soundtrack. It's a solid tune. And I cannot believe the temerity of these blockheads to try and perform this. We swapped out a righteous brother
But baby, I love it.
with Will I Am.
Yeah, mix your milk with my cocoa pup. Milky, milky cocoa, mix your milk.
That is not an upgrade. No, I mean, this is just disrespectful. They didn't even get the words right.
Felt this way before, and I swear this is true.
No, I'm sorry. The lyrics are, "It's the truth." Oh, but you played the game so well, guys, and you got some lovely parting gifts. Actually, wait a minute. What am I talking about? I've never been anti-sampling. I mean, yeah, it's not nearly as good as the original, but it's still a nice, strong chorus, and I like a good nostalgia bomb as much as anyone. You know what? I take it all back. I take it all back. No, turn it up. And I've never felt this way before.
And I swear
It's the truth. And I owe it all to you, 'cause
Dirty bit. Dirty bit.
sneaks up on you, doesn't it? Lures you in with a nice familiar chorus and then blam! Point blank blast in the face with the shit cannon. I didn't realize it was possible to desecrate something I wasn't really a fan of to begin with, but they found a way.
Dirty bit.
Push me, and then just touch me, so I can get my satisfaction. This is awful. How in the world was this allowed to happen? Someone must have realized that this sounded like digital vomit. Oh, looks like the video director did. Nice, subtle commentary, Mr. Director. Well played. Matter of fact, I think a lot of people behind the song realized how badly this didn't need to happen. And towards the end, you can hear what sounds like someone trying desperately to turn off Fergie's mic. Whoever did that, we appreciate the attempt, sir. You thought she sounded bad at the Super Bowl? You ain't heard nothing. This is the worst use of autotune I have ever heard. And lyrically, I mean, what is there to say about it? I mean, as it turns out, Fergie wants to party. Did you know that? Could you ever have guessed? Because we didn't have enough of those. God knows, we only had 6 dozen other party songs released last week. No, keep shouting about what a good time this is. Maybe if you keep saying it, it'll happen, and it'll forgive what a painful mess the rest of this is. No, as it turns out, a bunch of people shouting at you that you're having a good time is not the same thing as having a good time.
I came up in here to rock, light a fire, make it hot. I don't wanna take no pictures, I just wanna take some shots.
That can be arranged.
I'm telling you.
This is just abysmal. They've stolen a beloved 80s hit to trick people into listening to this terrible other song. Because it's not the same song. These parts do not go together. Not even lyrically, if you think about it. I mean, the verse is all about what's happening now, and the chorus is in the past tense. You know, as if they're saying, yep, I've had the time of my life. Now this part of my life is happening. All downhill from here. And what's he saying right before that really awful part starts?
Dirty bit.
Dirty bit? I mean, I guess I do feel dirty, but seriously, you sound like a moron. The frog says...
Dirty bit.
Okay, we've already heard will.i.am and Fergie, but there are still 2 other guys. Well, 1 guy actually. I mean, Taboo wasn't even on this song at all. I'm not sure if he's even still part of the band. Maybe they fired him and didn't have the guts to tell him. Well, meanwhile, you got App the App, and if you're wondering how bad you have to be that you get overshadowed by will.i.am and Fergie, take a listen.
All these girls, they like my swagger, they calling me Mick Jagger. I be rolling.
Oh, come on. Seriously? Another swagger Mick Jagger rhyme. That's what you're going with. I don't know if you know, but there was this other song that kind of used that same rhyme. I mean, you might have heard of it. It was kind of only the biggest hit of last year.
They look like Mick Jagger.
I've called the Black Eyed Peas a lot of things, but before now, I never really had cause to call them unoriginal. But you know what? Throw that on the pile too. Oh, and by the way, App the App, no one's called you Mick Jagger ever. You wish, pal.
I be rolling like a stone jet, set a jet lag.
Only a member of the Black Eyed Peas would be stupid enough to boast about having jet lag. In another song, he raps about having bed sores too. I don't know what else to say about this. This is just obscenely bad. Oh, I know. I haven't pulled this one out in a while. Finish the rhyme. Hit me.
I be rolling like a stone jet, set a jet lag. We ain't messing with no maggots, messing with the We ain't messing with no maggots, messing with the
That can't. I pass.
We ain't messing with no maggots, messing with the baddest.
Oh, come on!
Club. Haters better step back, ladies.
Download your app.
I'm the party application rocking just like that.
Oh. Get it? 'Cause he's App the App. Oh. Need an obnoxious jackass shouting nonsense at you? There's an app for that. Dude, if I had an iPhone, I would use it to listen to better music. You can do that with an iPhone, right? I honestly have no idea.
Honey, what's up? Mirror, mirror on the wall.
Shovel chestnuts in my path.
Mirror, mirror on the wall. Shovel chestnuts in my path.
Can we keep listening to this, please? I like this song. Aww.
Gotta be the Apple, I'm the Mac Daddy, y'all.
The miggity 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 Mac Daddy. I'm sorry, I just haven't heard anyone use the term Mac Daddy since I was in grade school. Can we go back to the De La Soul song? No? Okay, I'm gonna wrap this up. Yeah, the Black Eyed Peas were a song, I stand by that. I mean, My Humps was reprehensible, but at least it was catchy. I mean, this is just unconscionable. Any other group in pop music would have the good sense to be ashamed by this. Bill, what do you think about what they're doing to your song? I feel you, man. Black Eyed Peas. Now exactly as bad as everyone always said they were. Good night.
Dirty bit.
She's like the way